Hey everybody, welcome to Chicky Quilter Live. I am Jenniferless at the moment. We swapped roles this week. I am home and she's at a hotel. She's driving back from Oklahoma and is stopped somewhere in Texas. And so I know she's in a hotel. She might be having trouble connecting. She might be having issues with the hotel's internet, which I know I did last week as well. So we'll keep an eye out for her and see how that's going. I hope everybody is having a great week. Those of you joining us live, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are watching the replay, much love. Hopefully, you guys will give us a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, give us an opportunity. That way, you can get notified when we have new videos up. And I actually have some videos coming. I have a lot of really cool stuff to show you tonight. I have some pictures lined up and I've got some projects that I'm working on. So I will go ahead and get started. Hello, how are you? I was just saying that I have some projects that I'm working on. Um, Let me ask, would you remake this because the bottom is not centered? I think I really want to remake it because it's going to bother me. Jennifer says that it should be fine, that I don't need to remake it. So, we'll see. I am a hot mess tonight. So, I will be putting it in. So, it's a replication of this sign, which is on this building, which is going on a quilt that I'm making. So, the quilt will not necessarily be all perfect, but for the most part, the signs are pretty good. Let's see if I lost, oh, here it is. So there's the little part of one of the road signs. It's even got the little flip at the bottom. I also have the Louisiana at a slant, Louisiana Highway 14. So I don't know. I think I'm going to wait and decide when it matters because I don't really think it matters at this point if I don't need to remake it now at this moment, so I'm going to set these aside. And tonight I'm going to start working on the big picture. Oh, wait, let me see. No, Jennifer's still not here. I'm going to be starting on the building, which is that one. I drew it up in Adobe Illustrator, and it's pretty much good to go. And I'm debating if I want to piece. Oh, that just not going to work. If I want to piece the building together or if I want to iron it down. I haven't really decided yet. Probably I should decide that. I have to turn it in next week. It's going to go in a fabric um, art show. Not fabric, textile art show. Oh, it's my little Louisiana. Hey, Judy. Hey, Judy. So, my little Louisiana. So I'll be working on that quilt. And I did bring pictures of the other quilts that I was working on recently that are just draped over the long arm. So I think was it last week I was working on this one? I'm so crazy. Um I'm pretty sure that was last week. So I finished that one. The top of it's done. It just needs to be quilted. I think it turned out super cute. I'm looking forward to finishing that one up. But and of course Cocodrie is a town and also the name of alligator. So this one is one that I did on Saturday. I wasn't planning on making it into the boot shape of Louisiana, but I did anyway because I just didn't like the way it looked. And I think I have a picture of, let me see, the original picture. I don't have it handy. Oh, look, I have this one though. So the Cocodrie water tower is here. I think it looks pretty good. So that's the original water tower, and then that's my quilt. I think it came out pretty cute, huh? The original and mine. Uh, so this one I'm not crazy about. The the grass didn't exactly go how I wanted it to. Um, and Jennifer, asked that fateful question is, what is that? I was like, oh, it's supposed to be some abstract grass. Um, but it just doesn't quite look like it. So I think what I'm actually going to do is extend the bottom of the picture down through the Louisiana, like, and so that it goes into the green at the bottom. Um, so that might be cute. Hey, Zaza. So and that one is on the long arm, but I don't think I'm finished with it yet. I think I'm going to pull it off. So yeah. So let's see. We got Tam. I don't know where Jennifer is, y'all. Oh, there she is. Hey, she made it.
How are y'all? They changed the password in the
Tiffany, Judy, Zaza. I think that's it. Yep, Jennifer's here. I was just telling him how you didn't know what the grass was, and so I need to figure that out.
well, I see it. I see it now. I see it better. Maybe it was the way I was looking at it.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean it's supposed to be abstract, and so but I do like the idea of extending it down into the green, like giving it more of a picture
what,
instead of just inside the boot.
what do the guests think? Let's see what they say.
Let's take a
More,
poll.
more grass, maybe.
Man, I saw some beautiful birds today. Um, and I realized too, okay, so this is an egret. Jennifer, you probably know some of them, their necks are super long, looking like a crane. Are there cranes and egrets? Are those two different animals?
Oh dear, I should have looked that up ahead of time. We'll have to look that up. I don't know.
Because this egret right here that is pictured, the neck, you can't see it because of the angle, but the neck is longer than it appears to be in this
Yeah,
picture.
they
But
usually
today I was
are.
looking at some of them and their necks are super, super long. And so I didn't know if it was a different animal altogether.
Yeah, I think it could be, but let me
Yeah.
check.
And another little bird that I absolutely love are the I think they're called red-winged blackbirds. Add more grass. Okay. I think I'm definitely going to do that. I know I have more that I pulled off and more that I made, so I'm going to definitely work on that. That one, it usually, when you quilt it, it adds a lot, but I think this one needs more, which is
I,
why I turned it into the Louisiana.
it says that they're herons, and they're usually long-legged. And the picture from Wikipedia has a longer neck. What were you asking?
The
Egret
heron does.
versus crane?
Is an egret a heron?
That's what it says.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
And a crane is a different birds.
probably.
I didn't realize that egrets are herons, which are different than cranes. I knew that an egret and a crane And in my mind, they were different, but the difference is the long neck.
So, so the picture you're copying, did it have a longer neck?
Thank you, Andy. No, the picture that I'm copying is exact this, and the neck is shorter than the crane. The birds are smaller. But
Oh,
as I was looking into the bye Tammy, as I was looking at into the fields, the rice fields today, they had two different birds. They had the egret slash herons, which are just smaller. Their necks are still long but shorter than the cranes, who are super tall with long necks.
well,
They're
you
way
know,
bigger.
well, I'm going to have to notice that. I don't think I've noticed that.
Yeah,
And they're in the same field, so I probably wouldn't have
right.
noticed.
Yeah, they're all flying around together. And I
Mhm.
noticed it because the cranes are so beautiful
Well, now's the time for them to feast.
and they're bigger.
They've let the water out of the crawfish fields, and so they're eating whatever's left at the bottom.
Yeah.
They're
Well, the fields
feasting.
that I noticed them in today had just a tiny little bit of water. The fields with, hey Jess, the fields with no water didn't have any birds.
Oh, really?
The fields with just a little bit had tons of birds.
Now you are being very observant.
Well, and I really want to stop and take pictures, but I'm on like the highways and there's traffic and there's nowhere to pull over and there's like deep ditches on each side of the road, and so it's not easy to get pictures. I need
You'll
to
have
go
to
out with that purpose one day.
or call some farmer that does that.
Yeah.
That can tell you, like Stephen.
Yeah. Zaza, I love that. So she says cranes hold their necks straight, according to the Google, and egrets curve their necks. Good to know. Good
Yes,
to know. So these are egret slash herons because their necks are curved.
it's a beautiful bird, though. Whatever it is,
Yeah.
it is. You did really good on that. It's pretty.
So I was showing the people, this is the one that I was working on last week in the hotel. And it just needs to be, I need to frame it up, long arm it. And yeah,
I love it.
it's cute. It's cute.
That'll be
And
popular.
then, and then this one is what I'm working on tonight.
Is that a picture you took going down
Yeah,
Highway 14?
I took this one. Yes. So
That that building used to be a rice dryer, and it was much larger. And over the years, they don't. When they quit using it, they chopped it up, and that's the what's
and
left
so
of it.
the question is, oh, am I echoing? I tend to echo a lot. So this is part of the road sign. It even has the little curve at the bottom where it clearly got banged up. And so it'll go comme ça, like that. Very cute. I'm happy with it. But the question of the evening is, do you people see what I see when I look at this, and do I need to redo it?
Okay, let me see. Mm, I don't see it, whatever it is.
The bottom is not centered.
Uh, what is the bottom? What is
So
that?
the top, if you lived in Wright, you'd be home now.
Oh, that. I thought you there. It looks like some extra writing on the bottom.
Yeah. It's the salvage, but I'm talking about like this part.
Oh, okay. Yes, I see now.
So I think I'm gonna redo it so that the bottom is all centered.
Well, let's take a poll. Does it need to be done? Does that need to be done? I might not. Nah, you see. Yeah, those things bother Amber. I usually let them go.
No, the size is perfect. It, why am I echoing? Do you guys hear my echo?
No.
So before I put it on the here, I measured it all out and I played with it. I made sure that it was doing what it was supposed to. I just started it too far. I just started it too far here. It should have started back here. Just scooch back that way. Is it? I don't hear the echo anymore. Did it clear up?
I don't hear it.
You do?
I do not.
When I try to use my microphone, it doesn't work right. And so I never can get I don't know why it does it sometimes, but when I play back our videos, just to check them sometimes, and I hear it. Well, my phone was on the whole time. It wasn't until I turned it off that it started. So again, I don't know. So I got my little alligator to put in all my stuff. So Jen, you had a
Yes.
little adventure today.
Yes. So I left Oklahoma and I was headed um, to Paris, Texas, and I knew there was a quilting shop there. And I met the owner and her niece who works with her. They were very nice. Let me see. I don't have the card with me. I thought I could remember the name of it, but I don't.
Oh wait, I have it.
They're the only quilting shop, not only in Paris, but Paris, Texas, but in the surrounding area. So,
So always.
yeah, it's a very nice shop, very friendly, and they have a big sewing room just for people coming in and doing projects like the Quilts of Valor. They were doing that today. So they do a lot of community service. I was hoping they could check in tonight. The owner's name is Dee, and she had two lovely dogs. One was just a new one, a rescue dog, and so the two dogs were having fun. But it was a cute little quilt shop, and I bought you something. It's a cow, and it's like an applique cow face. I'll drop it off when I get home. And I really wanted to stop in Jefferson, Texas, because I know there are maybe several quilting shops, but I was rerouted at some point, and I missed the whole town. I wanted to cry.
Oh. Um, and so what the people noticed that I did not and you did not, because this is what we call, there's a word for it. I can't think of it right off. Um, familiar. It's like when you're so familiar with something that you're blinded to anything else, or if it's completely new to you, you can't even see it because you have no frame of reference. So if you lived in Wright, you'd be home now. It's so etched in my brain that all my 52 years I've been driven by that sign and looked at it, and I don't even have to think about it. I know it's there. So that when I read this, I don't even notice that the word home, you'd be home now.
That's funny. Oh gosh. Well, can you take that second home off?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is
No,
that
not
just
in here. I'll have to remake it,
oh, okay?
but that's okay. It's easy. It's super easy to do, and so this was a good, funny. Thank you for
Is it
catching that because I sure did not catch it.
um is that you just applicate those letters on there?
So the word "right" is appliqued on,
Mm-hmm.
I just cut little strips and put them. And this stuff is embroidered.
Oh, okay. So you have to do the whole thing over.
Yeah, but it's easy. It's super quick. I'm learning more about my sewing machine with all these things we do. I do. Um, I was saying earlier, I'm feeling a bit. Um, I don't know how I'm gonna do the building on the. Let's see. So, I'll just admit it didn't really take me that long. I can redo it and make it a little bit cleaner up instead of just unpicking the bottom one. Um, it's not a big deal. Um, the building, you can't see it in this picture, and I don't know if I can zoom in or not. Um, oh,
LA
I don't
14
know if
is one of the last roads on the near our area anyway, near the Gulf. We have a lot of traffic down there, scooting
yeah,
along the coast.
the panels on the building, or there's like 20 panels. Like I guess they're probably 8x4 sheets of 10, and you can see the lines if I zoom in to the building. And I'm thinking about piecing it. The other thing I'm gonna do, but I'll probably end up just appliquing it down. But I'm gonna take some paint, some ink that ink tints. It's called Derwent ink tints, and I'm going to paint the rust on the building. I hope it works out.
It should be very interesting when you're done because of all the angles
Yeah.
on the building.
So that's why I think I may applique it. Maybe I could make it again later and piece it. It would have to be a what do you call the foundation paper piece. But yeah.
But you've done things like this, like the water tower. Did you piece the water tower?
No, I did it applique. I do Zaza, I have the ink tints. It's hey Sherry. It's ink that you use like watercolor, and then once it dries, it's permanent ink. And so I have used that on fabric before, but this is a big piece, and it's for a show, and it's due next week. And so that's why I'm saying, like, without playing around with it too much, that's what I'll be working on this weekend. Let's see if I have. I really like that ink tints. I'm pulling up now the grayscale of it. I didn't and then I'll share my screen so you guys can see it. That way I don't have to save it. So you said you bought something at the quilt shop, fabric shop?
Yeah, it's just a little pattern for you. It was a cow, the face of a cow.
Oh, that's right, that's right. I didn't realize it was a pattern. Yay.
I wish I had it. I left it, I think I left it in the car. She had met, what's the lady's name? The Burns lady, Eleanor Burns. She had a couple
Oh
of
yeah.
patterns from her. And I said, oh, I just love her. And she said, oh, we've met her in a hotel or something.
Oh, that's fun.
But I wish I could have stopped in Jefferson.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
give
I
myself
give
all kind of
myself
time. I don't know why it's doing that. Like I don't have anything else open. Okay, y'all just holler at me if I start to echo again.
I was very happy. The weather's been good for my trip. Sunshiny.
So I pulled this picture up, but what I did in the quilt part of it is I made the building much bigger and the road sign is on the side of the building. So it doesn't appear exactly like this. The building is bigger and the road sign is smaller. So some of you may have caught my marathon session on Saturday. I think I did 2.5 hours. Instead of videoing it and then going back later to edit it, I was like, I'm just going to do it live. And I loved it. It was easy and awesome. And people seemed to like watching the process.
What was it
So
on?
I did this thing.
Oh, yeah. And so they stuck with you? They hung out?
So this is the pattern. Oh, sorry, guys. This is the pattern. And this is how big it's going to be. It's 12 sheets of paper.
The pattern for the building?
With the building and the sign. I know you can't see it because there's a glare, but the sign is here and then the building is there. So I'm gonna fight with it
Will that be the
and
total
pull out, and
size?
it's all different grays. So I pulled out my gray pile, and I'm just gonna be putting the back. Oh, thank you, Zaza. Did you stay for the whole time Saturday? I know you were there for a while. I really enjoyed doing it live like that. I might do that again next time I have something to do. Yeah, I'm a mess. I'm so disorganized today.
I don't know why.
I'm crazy. Oh, I know why. They made me work a full day today. I didn't
Oh,
get home from work until 4:30, 5 o'clock.
oh my goodness. That that's not good. They don't do that very often though, do they?
No, no, I can't complain. So black, I have so many different grays. Dark gray for the shadows. I actually have a whole bolt of this stuff. So that'll probably end up being like the background or something. And then this is just a little bit different. Oh wait, of gray. It's probably the same shade, just a different fabric. And then this is super light. So that'll be like all the different shadows and the different grays in the building.
So you're not terribly concerned about how to do this, are you?
No, no.
No, because you've done several things like this already.
Yeah, I'm not terribly concerned, as you put it.
I loved the background for Allie, the alligator,
Oh, in
and
the denim?
but but the way you pieced it with the different colors, light, dark, and I'm thinking that's how it'll look with the grays.
Yeah, yeah. Like, y'all, I have a lot of grays. This is a whole different one too. Cool.
Do you cut them up in little pieces before you get started or as you go along?
As I go, because I'm putting that sticky stuff on the back, which is a new technique for me.
Do I know about the sticky stuff? Is it something I use?
No, it's the Misty Fuse.
Oh, no.
I had, so I think I like this one better actually. So this is a sample of, you can see it in the light there. It looks kind of like fiberglass is the only thing I can think of. And you melt it on the back of the fabric. And then when you put the fabric down, it glues itself to whatever you want, the other fabric that you want to glue it to. So this, I think, is the Pellon version of it.
I was going to say it looks like Pellon. And how do you
It
melt
appears
it?
well.
With an iron?
Yeah. And I think the Pellon version of it, and I don't know where my Misty Fuse went. Oh, it's back here. So Misty Fuse is a different version of that. Let's see. It's a sheer fusible, and it is very thin. Let's see if I can hold them up together. You can see it's not as dense like that. And see, this one is much denser. And so this one is really hard to see. But once you put them on the fabric, they're about the same.
How do you adhere it to the material?
So you cut a piece like that and put either parchment paper or and a heat resistant like Teflon sheet or I have a silicone mat. And when you melt it, um, it sticks to the back. And
Like
then when
within
you
a,
burn it again, okay, so I have some on the back of here, and I don't know if you can see it.
yes.
I mean, like you could barely see it, but it's shiny. And so when I'm ready to iron this down, I cut it out and it's fusible now. You can't really see it, but there's fusing on the back. And that's how I stick it to stuff.
But when you adhere it to the fabric, are you using an iron?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is two-sided pressure sensitive fusible web. This is the stuff that I unboxed not that long ago. I got it from Fat Quarter Shop. So I'm opening it now. I haven't opened it yet, so I'm going to see if this is what I've been working with and not knowing what to call it. I don't think it's the same thing because it's got this on the back is this little demonstration here. So it looks like there's two different papers. Oh, and it's sticky without ironing it. Oh, pressure, not heat. Duh. So you put it on without the heat. It just you push it on and it's that way. Okay.
And it just
Pressure, not
sticks
heat. Got it.
like tape?
Yes. It's like double-sided tape
Ah,
for fabric.
how clever.
And so no iron needed for the easy seam too.
Ah,
Easy steam too. The magic in the middle. Permanent hold with any project. Fabric, paper, batting, lace, cardboard, and even wood.
So you have all those options.
Yes.
Do you keep trying different ones as you're working on the project?
Yes. And so I do like the steam seam, but I prefer whatever this is. And this is the last piece I have left. This is all I have left of it. And
That's
I
your
don't know what it
favorite?
is.
Oh
And it was my
dear.
favorite. And I
Oh
used it up.
dear.
So I know that the Misty Fuse is pretty much the same thing. It's just hard to see. So and I have this whole big pack of Misty Fuse. So when the Misty Fuse runs out, I'm gonna see if I think this is a Pellon product.
You can look back on your orders.
You know what? I think I changed my mind. I don't think I'm gonna use all of that. My
Yes.
brain is on fire.
Stitch witchery, maybe.
The reason I'm thinking it's a Pellon product is because I think I was trying to buy like a SF 101 and I accidentally bought this instead, which makes me think that it was a Pellon product. And I really don't know. And I bought a bolt of it and I've had it for years. And I never knew you could do that iron thing until last week. I was watching a Shannon Brinkley meander project um quilt or scrapplique, and I was like, oh, that's what that is. And like, oh, and I used up like the whole rest of the bolt like so fast. But I'm not gonna need to buy any anytime soon because I have so much. But yeah. So my iron is hot. Now I'm just gonna start ironing on the Misty Fuse on the back of all these little pieces of fabric, all my grays. So for those of you, I know we've had a few people come and go. I'm watching the number go up and down, up and down. For those of you who just joined us, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. And also, if you type exclamation quilt, your channel will pop up. The Nightbot can snatch it up and share it with everybody. So give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe so you can be notified when our new fabulous stuff comes out. Because we're fabulous like that, you know. Are
Mm-hmm.
we?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that we're fabulous, Jen?
Yes, everyone's fabulous. I thought
So
that,
do you have a quilt?
go ahead.
Do you have a quilt for the Abbeville show?
No. No, I just think mine are so different than yours, and yours are in line with a theme.
And
So I think
well, they're more artsy.
that's true. I don't
They're
think it would
very
fit.
minor. Somebody asked me recently about my quilt, and I was like, well, I kind of got bored with traditional pieced quilts, so I started doing other stuff, and now I do a little bit of the pieced quilts. I haven't really been doing as much of them.
A lot of people comment on the chick, the little wall hanging that you did for Easter.
Oh,
You should bring that one because everyone comments on that one. And that wasn't even the prettiest one. We sold the prettiest one.
of the chicks. I
Yeah.
think it was the measure. I think it was the what I used the technique that I used that people liked.
Was it different than the one that's at the shop?
The colors are a little bit different,
The colors were different, is what I thought was the big difference.
but the technique on the tip, I used a lot of tiny little pieces, and I did
Oh,
not fuse them down, so I had to go back and iron them down, and that was I'm moving myself so I can put my phone up on.
So you did extra work on the one that sold?
They're both exactly the same.
Oh,
So I made two of the exact same. One of them, they're just different colors, is the only difference between them.
they're very nice.
You look like you don't trust that answer.
No, no, no. I was just wondering, you were talking about a different technique, like you had cut smaller pieces or something and then had to iron them down. So I thought they
So
were different.
no, the two chicks.
This goes on all the time, y'all.
I had to mute myself,
Oh,
but it's still okay. Because I'm about to put my phone on. The two chicks are the same,
okay.
but the chicks are different from the other stuff that I do.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. I was like, no, they're the same, but they're
Woohoo.
different.
Do we have a new person here?
Yeah, hey, and I can't remember her name, but I know she's been here before. Is that Stacy or Sheila? Okay, now I'm gonna try to add Sharon and Kelly. Hey. Okay, so now I've got my work space in here. So if you want to know how I'm putting the sticky behind the fabric, this is what I'm doing right now. So I have the Misty Fuse here, so light you could barely see it. I have a big old sheet of it. I have my fabric that I'm going to iron it onto. See, I need a dark ironing surface. This one's so light I can't see what I'm doing. Like it disappears into the white.
That does make it harder, doesn't it?
It does. So I didn't cut it yet, but so I have the fabric top. This is a silicone baking mat, and then the Misty Fuse. Now you could also have it where the Misty Fuse is on top and use paper, parchment paper. But I like the Misty Fuse being on the silicone better. It works better in my very limited experience. So once you iron it, when you pick it up, it's melted on the back of the fabric. Does that make sense?
Yes. And then when you lay it down on the background,
I iron it again.
okay, double sided,
Yeah,
sticky.
right. Yes. So I'm going to cut the fabric where it ends. So then
See how,
this entire piece of fabric will
yeah.
have the backing on it. And then once I've got all the different colors, I can cut this up as needed, lay it down, and it will form the beautiful picture that I'm making. Did we get some new people? Do I need to show my picture?
I
Oh,
don't see.
that's not it. There we go. So that is the quilt I'm working on right now. This building with this sign.
So do you cut a few pieces like that size in different colors, and then as you need them, cut smaller pieces?
Yeah.
Is that how you do it?
Yep. So like this is the black. Again, it has the sticky on the back. You can kind of see that it's shiny.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I use to for the sign. The for the words.
Oh, okay.
I just cut them in little strips like this, and I knew how big it needed to be, and I just put it in there and then embroidered around it.
So let me ask you this. When we had the workshop and did the and worked on the alligator, is that
The di-
technique very different than this one? It doesn't seem to be, except
so
that we use.
the difference between that technique and this one is that on this one, when I get the pellon down, I am going to put this fabric on the non-sticky side of the pellon. And it's the
Okay.
so
Oh,
this is going to stick actually to the pellon, and then the pellon to the background fabric.
I see. Because it's an applique.
Yes.
Okay. See, I am learning something.
And I am learning how to articulate because it's hard because I am learning it too. It's all new to me as well. The names of all these things. Ooh, there's so much to learn. Okay, Zaza, I am part of the reason I'm using my little bitty iron. Oh, that's hot. I'm using my little iron is to avoid getting all the misty fuse on my iron. And I can do it in small little pieces like this. But also I don't, my little Cricut iron does not ever touch the silicone. And if it does get on my iron, I can easily get it off. The other thing that happens is that you can't let the sticky side touch the other sticky side or they will stick together.
They
Like
will.
long lost brothers stick together.
They'll meld together.
Yes. Ask me how I know. Because I done did it.
Well, Zaza was saying that's a good technique for collages and pictures. I thought you might get into that one day, like pictures or faces, things like that.
I I have started dabbling in that a bit. I have two pictures that I will be doing. I can't decide which one I'm going to do first. One is of my nephew, Jennifer's grandson, who was a literal rock star and in playing his guitar and his long hair and his face. Um, so I got my brother-in-law to send me that picture again this weekend, and so I'm going to be working on that at some point.
That would be
No promises.
awesome because that's such
Yeah,
a character. His face is like that of a character.
really. I mean, he looks like it's like a Jack Black in a
Yeah,
movie kind of a picture, like.
yeah.
And so when he passed away, um, we had patches made of that picture in the shape of his guitar. And so I don't know if I'm going to do it in the shape of the guitar or what we'll do, but that's definitely on my list to figure out.
It's a good picture for that, for what you have in mind.
Yeah. Oh,
I
about
got
how I know how it gets all over my arm? Because I did it. You know I'm not, okay, so this time I'm gonna show y'all what happens when you do it with some parchment paper, because it's bigger and it'll be easier. So I've got the Misty Fuse all up where it needs to be. This is a big piece. Went to the dollar store, got myself some parchment paper. Ooh, that was loud. Did y'all hear that? Oh, now I got it all messed up. Can y'all even see it? It's so thin.
Yeah, when you're waving it around, it shows up.
Okay. So I have the silicone mat, the fabric, the Misty Fuse, and now a hot iron. And so I'll show you what happens. I'm just going to do this little piece right here. And you saw when I was um, when I pulled it from the silicone, it came up easily, but with the paper, it doesn't come up as easily. So I like to do it the other way, but in big pieces like this. Susan, my friend. Hello. Welcome. We're doing all things applique right now. I have a quilt show coming up next week that we have how many, like 3 or 4 spots I think they told us we could bring. Different size quilts, wall hangings, and whatnot. So of course, you know, the week before I thought, so this is how we went down. I was like, oh wait, that's not until August. Guess what next week is?
Yes.
So I just stopped by the tourist commission place and was like, hey, I just want to introduce myself. I'm in town. And she's like, oh, good. That's next week. I was like, oh, okay. Acted like it was all cool and stuff. Yep. And next week. So absolutely, Cece, I save every little bit of
Oh,
piece and I have a bag of pieces around here somewhere. So all these little bits that I cut off, I stuff in that bag. Um, and actually, Zaza, it comes off the paper better if it's stuck well. So if you do a good job,
yes, Cece, I think you do need an arm just for that.
yeah, and yeah, I can't say it enough how much I love this little Cricut. This is like my little adhesive iron. It's what I use to do all of my small stuff like this.
I
Now
hate
I
to
do
call
love
it
my little,
I hate to call it an iron because it's really a heat press.
right,
It gets so hot.
and it's perfect for this.
Yeah, for what you use it for.
And I have this silicone mat that's a baking mat, and then I have my wool mat underneath it. It's perfect. Like this little setup is perfect to do this.
I just have a container of little pieces, CC, because I use them in my t-shirt quilts. When I'm using the scrap pieces of t-shirts, I use little pieces of Pellon. Well, because it's so wide and I don't need it that wide, so I have little strips left over
Yeah.
and keep them in a container.
And y'all, I think the other thing that's happening is that I am trying to avoid making my July scrap quilt. I really think I'm going to do what Andy does and sell my scraps, my bags of scraps on my Etsy shop. Because I'm never going to use all those. Like it's stuck to itself
I
because I
know,
didn't
because
let it cool enough. Huh?
when I start trying to use the scraps, it's like it doesn't even make a dent,
Not a dent.
and it's ever growing. But
They multiply at night like little gremlins.
I hate to get rid of them though. I'm thinking we could offer them to like have a class and let people use them. But I have the same issue with my t-shirts. I have so many.
Yeah. Oh, and Jennifer gave speaking of my brother-in-law, him his t-shirt quilt this weekend too. He loved it.
Do you think he liked it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He was very excited. I think he had forgotten some of those shirts.
Well, some of them weren't his. You know, he gave me those a long time ago until he and then when his wife made him clean out all of his t-shirts, he gave me so many more. So I think, you know, some of those weren't even his.
Oh, that's funny. I'm being very careful.
What happens if you do it quickly?
It pulls the sticky stuff up.
Oh, so you have to let it cool a bit?
Probably. I think I'm not patient enough.
We are in a hurry. We have things
Always.
to do, things to do.
I do like all this pressure though because I'm making quilts that I've been wanting to make. Like I've been wanting to do the heron and the crawfish trap, and I finally did that. It's done. This is another one that I've been wanting to do for years. I'm working on it. The other
So
thing that I learned
go ahead.
from stopping at the tourist place was that in Vermilion Parish in South Louisiana, there are red irises. The flower, like the Louisiana iris, but they're
Really?
called red iris. And the only place they grow is in it like south of Abbeville, south of the town, and in the state park. They're cultivating them and growing them.
Are they wild?
Yes,
I've never seen them or heard of them.
I have not either. And so I got the brochure, and if I have time, I'm gonna make a red iris
That would
small
be
little
awesome.
hanging quilt as well.
Um, I love them. And remember when my brother, your Uncle Andrews, was cleaning out my flower bed, he pulled all the iris out because he said they didn't last long enough. They didn't bloom long enough.
They don't.
But nothing does. The azaleas or most of those wildflowers.
Now I am ready to pull up all of our azaleas. My husband doesn't want me to, but I am tired of those big bushes that only get like 2 minutes a year of bloom.
2 weeks. That's what's
That's what
good
I
about
said.
them. That's what's nice. You can enjoy them for 2 weeks. Okay. So when do we have to bring these quilts to for the show in Abbeville?
Um, I don't just next week, Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday, before Thursday of next week.
Oh,
Something like that.
I thought you said Monday. I was
Monday, Tuesday,
panicking.
Wednesday, something like that.
Or Friday.
No, it definitely was. I think it was before Thursday.
Okay.
I'll have to look.
Okay. And how long will they be there on display?
I think a month. Hopefully
Oh,
they're all
wow.
going to sell and we won't get them back.
Oh, they'll be for sale? I
I
am
think
way
so.
behind. Very good.
I'm assuming they are.
And then you will panic because you won't have anything to sell at the show in October.
Truth. But I have the patterns and I can remake them. Plus, there's so many more quilts to make.
And so little time.
So little time. I'm really kind of impressed with how much I have been making. In years
It's quite
past,
a
I've been so consumed with making bags and smaller ticket items and things like that that we sell them, but it takes up so much time
That's
making
been my
them, and
point. That's been my point.
it's not
And
really worth it.
I don't think so either. The quilts are just, are big ticket items compared to those little things. And I'm so slow, I can't, I can do the quilts much faster. But I do want to do those
Well,
vinyl pouches.
and I think the wall hanging quilt are much better sellers than full bed quilts.
Oh, yes. Yeah. But, the few that we have are good for show. It'll give them an idea about, what they might like.
I would like to. Oh, you know what you can help me with?
What?
Another Acadian flag quilt.
Okay.
Um,
Take a pattern, get a pattern.
well, what I need help with is maybe cutting, and I don't know if there is a die for it or not.
Oh, for the
The
castle.
triangles.
Oh, the
No, the
triangle.
triangles.
I'm not sure. There should be.
I mean, I have the. I don't, y'all. That echo is just so aggravating.
When do you need that? The Acadian flag quilt.
For October,
Oh, okay.
I just need like 300 little triangles,
No problem.
and if you could cut them all,
And red,
that
white,
would
and
be
blue.
huge.
I will look for a die tonight. Does it have to be a certain size?
Well, I guess not really. They could all. My pattern calls for a specific one, but I could make a quilt without my pattern. But I have the template that I would like for you to use.
Okay, I can do that. Red, white, and
But
blue.
if you can find a die that same size, I might have it with the things you gave me.
Yeah, go ahead and look. That would be, how I love those dies. They're so accurate.
So Sissy says she has fabric with adhesive on it already, back from her applique era. Girl, I'm smack in the middle of my applique era right now. This is me in my applique era, doing huge chunks of fabric. See, and I have to figure out.
That's a
I
nice
can't even
color.
see. Well, it's.
Oh, I was looking at the back.
See, I have to feel to see where it stops. So I need a bunch of different color grays. So now I'm just making up pieces of gray.
You must
I
have
really like.
leftovers. You have leftovers for the sky and the trees.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. From
So this is
other
the
projects.
main. Yeah, yeah.
I'm just working on the building now. Yeah.
That's the biggest concern.
Yes.
That'll be cool.
Should I put it in the Louisiana in the boot?
I think you should do two.
I could do in the boot. Um, just the sign.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Zaza always has a funny. You pay for both sides of the fabric, so why not use it? Use both sides.
you know what? I actually did use the back side of some fabric in the watch. Let me show y'all. I just had it up. Okay, so this the blue at the top, the very light blue, is a dark
Yeah.
blue that's flipped. That's
Ah,
the back side of the fabric.
very good.
It was too dark and I didn't want to wait till I got home, so I just used it.
That looks good.
Yeah. So
That'll,
normally, where am I at? So normally I come home and I spend probably at least 2 to 3 hours a day in my sewing room, but I work full time. So sometimes I just come home and sit on the couch and feel guilty that I'm not doing something different.
oh Lord.
Anybody else do that?
I used to try to bring projects home, like I'll leave the shop and take something. Oh, I can do this tonight easily and never do. So I quit doing that. I quit bringing it home. Just leave it at the shop because I don't have the energy at night.
Well, you are blessed to be retired and just sew during the day.
Actually, I'm mostly just tired. Just tired. I know people say that, but it's true. I wish I could do it. I'm motivated to do it, but if when I get home, it's like I just relax and have no energy.
I took a nap today between work and then Dwayne woke me up to tell me that dinner was ready. So I ate and came in here. That's why we didn't have a post. That's why I didn't tell anybody before. Normally I'll be able to post it and it's good like Chica Quilters live in 30 minutes. I didn't even create it until
And you do want to eat the supper.
I do. We have meatballs tonight.
All good.
Okay, so what kind of podcast do you listen to, Cece? Are you a true crimer like me?
Oh, me too.
I listen to politics, true crime, history. Oh, Fern, that echo has been coming and going all night. I don't know what is up with it. Even when my phone was off, it was doing it, so I'm not gonna blame my phone. Tasha, my girl, how's it going? So, have you watched any other good Christine Home Affairs or any um
No,
any good sewing channels?
no, but I will be doing that at the shop now. Now that I'm getting into it, and while I'm sewing, I can listen. But I do want to do
Yeah.
those zipper pouches because I think I can do that. The batch sewing looks awesome to me. I can do that. I think I
It
can.
makes it look so easy.
I know. And I have leather and I have upholstery material like that. And I have zippers. So what am I waiting on? I can't do two things at one time. Like, you're busy and you're doing the show and all. I can't do that.
Tasha's been in potato mode. Yeah, I was definitely in potato mode.
I like that.
I don't know, sometimes I'm just so incredibly tired. I think that's a woman thing.
I think we do too much, most of us.
So, this is not good. Oh, I forgot that I removed y'all. Can't even see what I'm doing. I totally could have got away with that cheating thing I just tried to do, but I didn't because I thought y'all could see me.
So you do cheat.
No. So I started the night saying that I don't like to do it this way with the paper on the top, but then that's the only thing I've done tonight. It kind of is, it's easier because you can see where you're putting the Misty Fuse down, but I don't like the way it sticks to the parchment paper.
So it slips off of the silicone thing easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. That's what I'm working on.
See, now the bottom floor looks much lighter, not much lighter, but a shade lighter than the rest of the building.
Yes. So the bottom is concrete.
Ah, okay.
The rest of it are 10 panels, metal.
Okay.
So I really like the idea to paint it with the Derwent ink tints. It's like
Mm-hmm.
watercolor but ink to get
Yeah.
all those rust stains. Multimedia here. I think I have a good Saturday there, and I actually can't do what I need to do with all of this setup going like I have it. Because when I do the next part, I have to clear this whole area out, and I can't have your computer with
If
me,
if only you had a larger space.
if only. Tasha, I think it's something in the heat, the air. I don't know, but this week has been rough. Potato week.
So Cece has a question. How do you
Oh,
keep
okay.
the bits from falling off?
Which bit are you British? The bits. Which bits from falling off of what? Oh yeah, the sign on the building.
And that sign's been there for decades, since I was young.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I'm 72. So there, at least
I
60
know my
years.
whole life has been there. I zoomed into the picture so that, yeah. So so you see how, like, in this picture, it shows it well too, the discolorations in the tin and the lines, and so I really, once it's done, wanna kinda paint those in. I thought about even using a marker, like a permanent, fabric marker to write the words, except for the word "right." Um, so this is the road sign. I love this road sign, and so that part is done. I think it looks so cute. I love
Moving
the
on.
little bend in the corner.
Yeah.
And then the sign on the building, the home. I'm glad. I think it was Andy that noticed that. Part of the tired club that we don't care. I think we should not care that we're tired. I really don't guilt myself too much about being tired on those days when I just sit and do nothing, because I do generally do a lot. Like when I come into my sewing room at night, it's usually about 3 hours, if not longer, at least
Oh
4 days
my,
a week.
oh my Lord. I
But
wish I could.
it's the time goes by fast because I'm doing something. But like sometimes I'll get to a point where I'll get aggravated. Like if my bobbin runs out, I just shut everything down and leave.
Well, what happens with me too is I get so tired that I start making simple mistakes, and then I know
Yeah,
it's time to shut it down.
yeah. Mel
I'm
Robbins.
gonna
Oh,
write.
let them. Yeah, I've read that.
I'm gonna write it down.
So Mel is a social worker, which
uh,
is what I do all day. And so I find it hard to listen to books about things that I do all day. And so she is on point and she has a good message. And I teach a lot of the stuff that she also goes over in that book. So absolutely love it. But it's hard for me to listen to because I'm like, ugh, it's kind of in my head and my weeds. Um,
listen. Today, somebody sent me a reel with Ozzy. Oh, it was your cousin Kevin. He said it may be too soon, but this is the real. It says it's like Ozzy trying to explain to St. Peter that he really didn't mean all that satanic stuff.
too soon.
Yeah. Oh, I got a good laugh at that.
Yeah, right, Zaza. And for me, like listening to Mel's books is like work. Yeah, so it's definitely sewing is an escape from my work for sure. It's hard to be a social worker, saving all the
And
people
the
all the time.
and the problem is that it doesn't go away even when you retire. You don't even work in that area. You're still concerned about issues.
Stuff, social
So,
justice.
oh, let's all give it up. Huh? Throw in the towel.
I just want to so we had a meeting at work today and they were talking about stuff and I said it out loud. I said, I just want to go home and sew.
Oh, I think they
Said it
know
out
that
loud in the
already.
meeting at work. I don't want to be here. They
That's
all
not
laughed
good.
though because they know.
Okay.
Yeah. So I came home and I took a nap and then I did my work. All right, people. Well, I think
Oh,
we're gonna call it a night. Did you learn something about watching me iron?
I did. I just
Um,
need to do it. And I got an
yeah.
assignment. So, hey,
Oh yeah, yeah. And also for you, I will give you this is the template I use from
we'll let
the Simple
Missouri
Wedge.
Quill
Yeah,
from
this
Missouri
is the
Quill.
size. Hey
Does
Sheila.
it say what size?
Yeah, well, it's a small, but it's I know that it's 4.5 inches strips.
Okay, good
But
deal.
I can give it to you tomorrow and you can look. You can have this one because I have a bunch of them. I was so scared that I was gonna lose them that I ordered
As we
like 4 or
do,
5 of them
I do
because
that.
my whole pattern is built out of it. Hey Deb, and if I lose it and I
Hey,
can't build
Deb,
my own pattern, then that's pretty
bad.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I ordered a bunch of them.
I might recruit somebody to help me if I can trust someone to do it. No, don't.
Well, because if you don't have time to help me, that's okay. I'll do it.
You know I do. You know I want to.
Okay. All right. So with that, we'll have our mother-daughter discussion later. The water
Oh,
tower. Oh, okay. Um, so how this was done and how the bits don't fall off, or that they are um they are heat adhered to the Pelon SF-101, and I get them stuck enough that they don't fall off at least immediately. And then when I go back and quilt it, sometimes I'll sew over it before I quilt it, but then I make sure that every piece is sewn down because some of them do fall off. So that's the question, and that's yeah. So definitely the bits do fall. Now the alligator, I made this when I was in the hotel last week and then put it in the truck in the morning. Like I got out of the hotel, put all my stuff in the truck. At the end of the day, got in the truck, came home, pulled it out to show my husband what I had done, and the alligator fell off.
oh.
Because it was so hot that it came unadhered. It came unglued.
What
So
did he?
yeah,
What did he say?
he laughed. It was
Hmm.
like the head was all flopping and the um yeah, it was not pretty. Um so yeah, I make sure that the sticky is just temporary until I can get it sewn down. And like some of the stuff I already did for this other one, like this road sign, I sew down the Louisiana, I sew down the letters, I sew down the arrows. And then I quilt over it and make sure that everything is covered when it's quilted. Good question. My eyes feel all red and sticky. All right, people.
As
I hope
always,
everybody.
so nice having
Uh,
everyone join us and
I
hang out
know
with us.
it is awesome. Yeah, that's about the only time that being tired is annoying. The other thing that happens is that I cut the grass earlier this week, the lawn, and then I started itching everywhere. And then if I have to take a Benadryl, then that makes me tired and I can't do anything. So then it's a balance of do I want to itch while I'm sewing or not sew and not itch? What do you do?
Yeah.
Balance. All right, guys, y'all have a fabulous evening and we will see you next week. But I will be sewing all weekend. So I may pop up randomly at some point this weekend to show you what I'm working on. So peace out, y'all. Have a good one.
Good night. Good night, everyone.